This is what happens when I leave my hair in French braids for 2 days. Not gonna lie. There's just
Miss Jen, and I just missed Jen, but she's clearly not here.
Clearly.
Jen, you're great. Excellent. Go watch Jen.
So, before I start, if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail and the title, this video is about spiders. So if you don't like spiders, or you're scared of spiders, or you don't like looking at pictures of spiders, maybe you shouldn't watch this video, but you can still give me a thumbs up and tell me that you don't like spiders in the comments so that I know, so I won't make any more videos about spiders if you don't want me to. I probably won't make any more videos about spiders either way. So I've been memorizing my lines for Pickles because I have to be off book, and I have this one line where I'm a scientist and I'm talking about a specific kind of spider. And the spider's name is the Brazilian Phoeneutria nigraventor. So, we'll start with the fact that made me laugh, which is the fact about the Brazilian Phoeneutria nigraventor, also known as the Brazilian wandering spider. Aside from being incredibly deadly and also incredibly terrifying looking, the Brazilian Phoeneutria nigraventor, I'm gonna try to say that as many times as possible so I'm comfortable saying it on stage. The Brazilian Phoeneutria nigraventor has this nasty little side effect when it bites our friends with penises, and that side effect is an extremely uncomfortable hours-long erection. Basically, it's the spider Viagra. So most of us know this, but spiders are arachnids, which are different than insects. But I guess, I don't know if I didn't know this or I just kind of blocked this out of my head, but there's a lot of other things that are arachnids. So it's like mites and ticks, and apparently this thing called harvest men, which I was too lazy to look up, but I'm just gonna assume it's men who harvest wheat, and in which case, you know, apparently they're arachnids. But the other one is scorpions. So what I'm trying to say here is that Pupak is a spider's cousin. If you don't watch Orphan Black, that is completely lost on you, but Pupak and a spider are cousins. Pupak and a spider are cousins or something. I don't know. The point is, I wanted to bring up Orphan Black. Pupak means belly button in Ukrainian. Pupak is an imaginary scorpion that can talk. Pupak is an imaginary scorpion that can talk that Helena ate in the desert, even though it's imaginary. Pupak. Watch Orphan Black. Tarantulas are also spiders. Most tarantulas actually don't cause any physical harm or physical threat to humans, though I think psychologically they cause a lot of threats, because whenever I see one of those, I just think of the giant spiders in Harry Potter, and then I want to cry, much like Ron did in Harry Potter. So the biggest tarantula is called the Goliath bird eater, and if that doesn't scare the shit out of you, just by name alone, this is what it looks like. Megan, go away, please. Okay. More and more throughout this video, I'm realizing how much I hate spiders. So this is fun. I hate nature. Like, I love nature, like existing. I hate being in nature sometimes, most of the time, because it means bugs and itchy and nature. A Black Widow is a character in the Avengers who doesn't have enough action figures or representation because of misogyny and society and gender binary and very, very, very fragile men who don't understand that they don't have to be macho and that little boys can play with dolls and little girls can play with action figures. Spiders, they spin webs. With their bodies, they create this stuff. Webs, catches their food, and then they suck their food, bugs, and then it's more of a glandular condition in which these glands that they have create these webs for them. So they use it to their advantage, really, because the webs are what they use to eat their food. They catch their food in it, and then they suck all of the insides out of their blood, their bug little meals. But the most fascinating thing about spider webs in themselves is that, well, it seems that scientists have been trying for many many years to recreate the structure of a spider web, and they cannot do it synthetically. It is the strongest kind of natural occurring thing in the environment, comparatively speaking, and scientists have yet to figure out how to recreate that particular product in the lab with synthetic materials. So at the end of the day, this glandular condition that these spiders have is quite an advantage to them, and I think I wouldn't even call it a glandular condition so much as a glandular phenomenon. What the did I just do? Spiders are the 7th most diverse species on the planet. I'm thinking now, I don't know if the human race is a species or, because like, everyone in the human race can mate and create offspring. I mean, obviously siblings shouldn't, but technically they can. You can mate and create offspring, but I'm wondering if like 2 different brands of spiders mated, would they create like a hybrid, terrifying spider offspring, or can they not mate? Because if they can't mate, they're very diverse. But what if like a Brazilian Phenutria nigraventor like mated with a black widow, even though they're 2 completely different sizes? Would that be like a widowed Brazilian Phenutria nigraventor in black? Is that what it would be? Can we ship that? Do we ship those 2 spiders? Can you ship spiders? You can ship anything. I ship it. But it needs a better ship name, probably. Well, it's a wandering spider, so it could be the black widow-wanderer. The black widow-wanderer. The black widow-wanderer. I ship it! Was this still diversity? This is still the 7th most diverse species on the planet. So if you have, like, arachnophobia, like, crippling arachnophobia, and you're, like, pretty chill with, like, move to Antarctica. It's the only continent on the entire globe that does not have spiders. So, just go hang out there. I mean, there's penguins too, so... Unless you're scared of penguins and spiders. Alright, I guess then you're SOL. Antarctica. Stop winking! I'm gonna write you a poem. Okay, here we go. I'm doing this off the top of my head, so... There's jump cuts. You know what happened. Little Miss Tuffet sat in her bedroom, filming a video alone. It was about spiders, the little and big, and the ones that can break a bird bone. She thought about spiders. She got very shaky, because she doesn't really like them at all. But that would not stop her from remembering this important thing, and that is that she has an action to call. A video each Wednesday is something she posts. She enjoys it quite a bit, actually. If you enjoy what she presents to you, you could share it with your family. Please like and subscribe if this video was pleasing, or even if you left it kind of wheezing. For fear is okay, and spiders are kind of neat. Next week's video is gonna be special. I hate feet. That literally had nothing to do with Little Miss Muffet, except for the very beginning. Whatever. I'll see you next week. I love you. Goodbye! Aren't we so glad I finally mastered that? Because god dang it I am. Gosh darn it I am. Gosh darn it! I'm really pleased with myself. I feel like my lipstick is completely faded throughout the process of this video. Cool story, bro.